TaijuanWalker took the mound against the Yankees with high stakes and a point to prove, and though his outing didn't begin as cleanly as he may have wanted, his calm composure and tactical precision turned a shaky start into a strategic showcase that silenced one of baseball's most iconic lineups. Yankees hitters jumped out fast, with Cody Bellinger and Austin Wells connecting for back-to-back solo home runs in the opening innings, making the game feel like it could turn into a Bronx slugfest. But what followed was a masterclass in pitching adjustment as Walker refused to unravel. Instead of leaning too heavily on his fastball or trying to overpower the Yankees, he subtly shifted gears, mixing in a well-timed changeup and manipulating the strike zone with surgical control. Across 5 2/3 innings, Walker walked no one, focusing on location, ground ball outs, and sequencing that kept hitters guessing. His ability to get first pitch strikes, force early contact, and change eye levels created discomfort in the batter's box. Despite giving up those early bombs, he ended with a solid stat line, especially considering the pressure. As the Phillies tightened up defensively and held the line behind him, momentum began to tilt. In the 5th inning, Kyle Schwarber stepped up and flipped the script completely, launching a 2-run homer on the first pitch he saw, not just tying the game but marking his 1,000th career hit in powerful, clutch style. Schwarber's timing was elite, as he sat dead red on a fastball, connecting with full extension and sending it deep into right field. That swing didn't just tie the game, it sent a message. The Phillies weren't going away, and they weren't just reacting, they were about to take control. By the 7th inning, the Yankees' defense began to crumble. An error from Paul Goldschmidt on what should have been a routine play opened the door, and JT-RealMuto made them pay with a towering 3-run homer on a mislocated changeup. RealMuto read the pitch beautifully, loading early and launching with a compact swing that highlighted why he's one of the most dangerous situational hitters in the league. At this point, Yankees manager Aaron Boone looked to the bullpen to stop the bleeding, but the collapse only accelerated. Relievers Tim Hill, Ian Hamilton, and Scott Effross couldn't contain the Phillies, giving up 10 earned runs in just over 3 innings as the crowd watched the implosion unfold. The Yankees' bullpen had been trending downward for weeks, and this performance only confirmed that deep cracks exist in their middle-inning stability. Schwarber wasn't done either. He came up again in the 8th and sent another fastball into orbit for his second 2-run homer of the game, showing that he not only has power but can maintain his focus and deliver under pressure late in games. Bryce Harper, who had been relatively quiet, still managed to get on base and set up these moments, reminding fans why his presence at the top of the order matters even when he's not crushing home runs. Trea Turner and Bryson Stott each added key hits, with Stott driving in 2 more runs in the 9th and Turner showing off his speed with an RBI triple that left Yankees fielders scrambling. Altogether, the Phillies collected 14 hits and 12 runs, burying the Yankees under an avalanche of offensive firepower, intelligent base running, and emotionally charged plate appearances. Meanwhile, on the pitching side, the Phillies' bullpen, led by Tanner Banks and supported by sharp middle relievers, held firm, closing down opportunities and refusing to give the Yankees even a sliver of hope. The contrast between the two bullpens was striking. One composed, efficient, and confident. The other overworked, scattered, and ineffective. Boone acknowledged afterward that the Yankees' defensive lapses and lack of bullpen consistency were major factors. But the real story was the Phillies' calculated aggression and the intelligence of their lineup. Schwarber's approach, RealMuto's leadership, and Walker's adjustment after early mistakes formed the backbone of this strategic takedown. Even beyond the box score, the game exposed deeper truths about the two franchises' current directions. Philadelphia looks unified and playoff-ready, while New York seems to be battling internal misalignments, especially when their pitching staff is tested. The Yankees' 4 errors weren't just mental mistakes, they were signs of miscommunication and overpressure, perhaps stemming from too much reliance on power hitting to carry games instead of foundational defense and pitching. For fans analyzing the evolution of TaijuanWalker, this game serves as a critical moment in his season narrative. He didn't dominate with strikeouts but showcased exactly what managers love: the ability to recover, adjust, and deliver results without unraveling. His use of the changeup to neutralize left-handed power, his careful navigation of the strike zone edges, and his ability to get weak contact were all textbook examples of veteran mound presence. Analysts could look at his pitch mix and see the shift mid-game, a lower fastball frequency and more sliders and changeups after the second inning, a signal that Walker wasn't just throwing, he was solving a puzzle. That chess match mentality, especially against an elite team like the Yankees, is what sets playoff caliber pitchers apart from average arms. In contrast, the Yankees pitching staff failed to adapt. Once Philadelphia figured out the release points and pitch tendencies, they capitalized again and again. Whether it was Schwarber hunting early fastballs or Realmuto staying patient for the off-speed stuff, the Phillies showed a full-spectrum offense. And make no mistake, the entire team fed off that energy. The dugout came alive after the Schwarber bomb, the body language shifted, and every at-bat afterward carried intent. By the end of the game, the scoreboard wasn't just lopsided, it told a story of dominance, preparation, and strategic execution. For baseball fans who love the deeper layers of the game, this performance offered a masterclass in momentum swings, individual accountability, and bullpen management. From a tactical standpoint, this was a statement win. Phillies showed that they can fight back, adjust quickly, and bury opponents with smart offense and competent pitching. For those watching from the analytics side, this game will offer weeks' worth of material, exit velocity readings, pitch spin rates, zone discipline stats, and defensive shifts all played into this chess match. The beauty of it lies in the layered strategy. Walker used deception and timing to balance power, Schwarber punished mistakes with precision, and Realmuto leveraged chaos to seal momentum. So if you enjoyed seeing the Yankees struggle to recover from early confidence to complete collapse, or if you admire how Walker turned adversity into opportunity, give this video a like, share it with a friend who appreciates high IQ baseball, drop your comments on what moment turned the tide in your opinion, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this that go beyond just scores and highlights. We get into the why behind every pitch, swing, and coaching decision, straight from the field into your feed.